born in Keppel Street, just across the road from the Macintosh Institute. It was a working man's college, served as a centre for that area, for what were essentially working class people. Yeah, I remember Birmingham. My father moved there because there was no work in Cardiff, and about 1937 there was that feeling the war was coming. Birmingham was turning up the war because Birmingham's major industry was armaments. Well, I remember an early church service we used to go to really because there was nowhere else to go. There was a boy who pumped the organ behind his curtain. He used to kind of fall asleep and the organ should be playing away and it gradually would fade away because there's no wind coming. There's just a ghost blow. The curtains where the boy was pumping and give him a clout. Yes, I remember that. I went to London to work in 51. Originally in Anstiss Park. I went to the Festival of Prison. It was very important to show the world, Britain had recovered from the excesses of the war. The festival hall was built on all this marvellous building. And I decided it was the only place to live. And then living in Nottingham again to the Arts and Portobello Road and the West End. I had the first floor, and of course in those London houses the first floor was the main sitting room. The ceiling was about 13 feet high. That's where the rich lived in the old days. There was so much going on, so many people coming and going, the whirlwind. I didn't have a sort of 9 to 5 job, and I worked, in Carnaby Street, and that was a job. John Stevens was the first selling swinging London, When I knew he was just beginning in Carnaby Street. Up till then, it was just a side street of Regent Street, and nothing specific at all. That's when it suddenly became swinging. So the customers would wear the clothes. John was a great innovator, and I remember wearing the first flares. They were very, very wide. Well, the trousers were carefully fitted around the hips and things. They weren't very attractive. Only sailors wore trousers, very tight fitting, just being smart. But certainly he raised a few eyebrows. But they were made two sizes, smaller fitted John and medium that fitted me. John said, if we can't wear them, we won't sell them. Oh, we wore them. Oh yes, that was the whole point. We used to march up and down King's Road. Interesting people came in with George Melly on his moped with a captain. Oh, that was such a sort of artist. He would ride around on his moped. This thing would flourish all around him. How he got onto the moped, I can't think. The Europeans come in to buy some clothes you couldn't normally buy anywhere else. He was looking for being on the gear. Yeah. Such a beautiful man, he stopped traffic. And I do remember that the car window was down and he didn't bother to open it, he just jumped over the side. I was quite proud of Carnaby Street. They were good years. We used to go in one of the coffee bars, the fantasy of the starter troupe. And they really were like clubs, very much so. Because they were the smart place to go. But people really didn't know what coffee bars were. Coffee bar was 40s restaurants or something like that. People would listen at the window and they didn't know what all the handles were, you made coffee on the stove or the kettle. And I think people didn't understand these strange machines and didn't know what to ask for. What's a cappuccino, When was Slade? Yes, I won the Slade scholarship. I can't remember much about the Slades. I hardly ever went there. I only remember it's Robert Medley, Nicky Georgiadis. They didn't teach as such at all. Oh, yeah, they left you on your own. You were hardly ever saw them. When they thought that something was going seriously wrong, and they would discreetly appear. And if you ask for advice, they'd give you the best possible. They'd send you to the Bishop's Museum with a note just to meet somebody or take. That's when I lived on the boat. The last Stumpy, they towed it down to Maidenhead and it sank. People thought it was sort of smart, and it was this rotting old boat. Boats on the Thames had these rather short masts, so they could lower them quickly, go on the bridge and pull them off again. Oh yes, that's right, this is one of the boats that went to France and brought the troops through. I was very lucky. I didn't know one side of London from another one. I moved out, I ended up living in some remote part of a London suburb, So it was pure chance that I ended up in a place that I did. I saw the best of it, I think. From my selfish point of view, companies were still there. So the old buildings, such as were left, were still there. A lot of red brick and things were there. And it looked right. That's not I still prefer bricks to anything else. Houses. It hadn't really changed since before the war, because there was no money. The buildings had been blown up and fallen down, but it hadn't started to rebuild it with its hideous high-rise monstrosities. So what I saw was the remains of Cockney London, and that was good fun.